sure. The show with the dynamic trio, the heavy hitters. We go cool. I'm your boy Jay.
We just like Bosh, Wade, LeBron.
You like Mitch, Ace, and Rico.
Well, which one of them? Which one though? Oh dang. Hey bro, he calling you
I'm your boy Jay. I got my boy Z and Shmar with me. What's up, y'all?
What's good? How he doing?
Oh, that's the Damian Priest.
Yeah, I already know what you're doing.
Bro be going crazy with that.
He gonna get himself whiplash. On today's episode, we got our Monday Night Raw review.
Man, the Monday Night Raw, nigga, to go home.
The final Raw before Survivor Series, man.
I don't know if he counting that now.
Why?
They finna be in Chicago Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We'll be there Sunday.
Man, I wanna go
all four, man.
We got stuff to do though, bro.
I'm still, man.
Once we get up there, bro, we'll be at stuff like that. Man.
I'm already knowing, bro.
On today's episode, man, we got our Monday Night Raw review.
Monday Night Rollins, man.
It's still his. You know how he feel about Seth Rollins.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, poster. You know, we got a poster.
Oh yeah, you got one. It's real night. That boy beautiful. It's gonna be right here, right around this area right here.
Dang.
Right around
over bro head.
I mean, I feel like the trajectory of it would just fit perfectly.
I mean, it is like a smaller version of it, so you gotta play something. I feel like it should go right
just scoot over a little bit. You know, that boy would be beautiful.
It would be kind of cool though if it kind of like scooted a little more down.
That boy would be beautiful. In today's episode, we got our Monday Night Raw review. Becky Lynch kicked off the show, calling out Shayna Baszler.
And
the queen of, what's it? The queen of the what?
Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades.
Yeah,
bro.
She was like, you know what? I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Shayna Baszler.
Good, bro.
I thought he just threw up the middle finger, bro.
He did this. He just
Shayna Baszler doing
I thought he threw up the middle finger.
Oh, the way he did this. I thought,
I was like, dang.
I told you I don't do none of that on here.
I'm big basketball. So she called out Shayna Baszler.
Man.
She was like, no, I'm not scared of her. I'll take her down like how I did on Ronnie. You feel me?
She said that she'll take down her and Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said both.
Yeah, now you see they want to speak on Bailey. At first they was, we gonna get Bailey out the way and this is gonna be me and you. Now they want to, Bailey made an impact on NXT, so now they want to speak on her.
Yeah. So then the Iconics came out.
I ain't seen them in a minute.
Nah, Iconics.
They were mad that, the Raw Women's team was set and they weren't on the Raw Women's team. It's like, you know what?
Oh, they got drafted to Raw?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't know. They don't really do nothing no more.
All they do is screaming, yeah.
That tag title reign they had.
It was brutal.
So they were talking. They were like, you know what, Becky Lynch? You can't, we want to challenge you to a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Right.
No, Becky Lynch like, you know what? I'll handle y'all. I'll be slapped the heads off both of you dopes. Y'all come anywhere near here.
See, bro, like I don't know. I don't like all that. Like she cut like sometimes good promos and sometimes she do that.
Sometimes they get real wacky. I don't think she said that for real.
I mean, like
I was just talking.
Oh, but no, I mean that's the little Irish thing, dopes.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what it means in like English, but I mean,
when they hear us talking like Chicago, we say on me.
Yeah.
Like why you say on? Why can't it be on him and you?
Right. I mean, on me, on myself,
on bro. People be like, on
right.
Bro. Like who is bro?
Right. Who is that? A lot of slang. Yeah, Becky Lynch, but yeah, I be before we move, I be like, hard. I was hard on Becky Lynch a lot.
A long time ago. When we first started.
Yeah, like, cause I ain't really.
Continue, bro. Continue.
Nonetheless, bro, if you didn't hear what he said,
just tell me.
So what I said?
Nah.
I used to be hard on Becky Lynch as far as like,
come on, bro.
So I used to like, talk down, like, cause I ain't really like, that demand and all that.
Man.
But I mean, you gotta admit, she is, like we all talk. Everybody talk about Charlotte being that woman, but now Becky Lynch is like, I mean, she the face of the women's division. I mean, you gotta admit it. Like,
I mean, yeah,
that's a fact.
it's obvious.
Even though Charlotte is, that golden
She's
girl,
great, yeah.
she still Becky Lynch is that woman. So
She's been champion for 7 months. When was the last time we had a women's champion that was besides like Charlotte? Well, back in 2015.
I don't know yet. We haven't really. Yeah, she been dominating.
Yeah, man. Charlotte was like, are you got something to say on it, bro?
No, I'm good.
So, Charlotte accepted, and then so we got the tag team match. We got Charlotte and Becky Lynch going against the Iconics. This has been going on. They've done this before a couple times now.
Yeah, I heard that Becky and Charlotte gonna be teaming up more often.
Oh, did we talk about Samoa Joe's now on commentary?
Oh yeah,
because Dio Madden's still like incapacitated.
Yeah.
I think is Dio Madden still alive?
Yeah, he good.
He's still alive, bro.
He took an F5 through the table. But,
that's why I was trying to make sure. Is he still alive?
But what they did was
he just
I want to. Yeah, we want to send our condolences.
But what they did was but low key, what they did was they wrote him off TV because he got something going on in his personal life.
Oh, okay.
So that was like the writing him off, really.
I'm trying to. Okay, how like was he having a baby or something?
Nah, he having a baby. It's a family.
Oh, okay.
Matter, yeah. So he'll be back though.
We send our wishes and our.
We got some more Joe. We got the big man, some more joke on commentary.
I'm not gonna lie. So we got Becky Lynch and Charlotte. I want to say one thing. Samoa Joe, he's just a great talker. Like he can do like commentary. Like it was. I felt like him on commentary was a great move for him. Cause he been doing his thing on the Fox show.
It's something for him why he hurt right now. He could do something.
Yeah. So Becky Lynch and Charlotte went up against the Iconics. This match, I already knew how this was going to end. Becky Lynch and Charlotte, the Iconics, we knew how this was going to end, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because, like, I don't know, though, because when they come to the Iconics, they WrestleMania, they shocked the system. Well, I don't want to use nobody else's stuff, but
shocked the world.
They shocked the world.
Man, shocked the system.
They're my boys, but no, they shocked the world, and they became tag champion. Nobody predicted them at all. Nope, so it could go either way with them, but no, I mean you got Becky and Charlotte as a tag team. That's like the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's like
the Lakers versus the Bulls. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. So Charlotte put one of them in the they put Billie Kay and Peyton Royce in a submissions. Charlotte had the figure four. Becky Lynch had the disarmer. They both tapped out. Becky Lynch and Charlotte won the match.
So they buddies again.
For the time being, it's brand warfare right now. So they got everybody got to stay on the same page. Speaking of brand warfare, Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shafir came out and they attacked Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
I'm gonna definitely have to go back and rewatch that.
What the brawl?
That part, yeah, I didn't catch it.
Oh yeah, they all came out and they attacked Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Eventually Becky Lynch and Charlotte, they start getting the upper hand a little bit. Yeah. The rest of the horsewomen, they got up out of there. Becky Lynch knocked out one of the security guards. She pieced him. He fell out. He like
Daddy hit them security guards, bro.
She love them securities.
And so, what y'all think about the match? What y'all think about the match and and whatever and all the stuff that happened?
Like you say, Becky and Charlotte was gonna win. No. It was obvious, but they still building up for Survivor Series with the Shayna Baszler and company coming up and attacking. I mean, it's only right because if you think about it, Becky always thought she beat Ronda Rousey. Them her buddies, Shayna Baszler, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke. So I mean, it had to feel good for them to get their hands on Becky a little bit.
All right, now here's my honest opinion.
I know where this is going.
I see Becky Lynch every week now. It's just like what you be saying with Sarah Rollins. We see the same stuff every week. Cutting the trash promo that she do. Then Charlotte comes out. It says, and then NXT people come out just to attack. It's the same stuff. Like we've seen this like 3 weeks in a row now. What the hell is going on? Like, please explain to me. John Cena was your favorite growing up, right? I mean, so facing the company, he kick off Raw every week. Yeah. Becky Lynch the face of the women's division, probably the face of WWE.
Probably the face of the company.
So I mean, she kicking off Raw every week, bro. Almost every week.
Yeah.
She kicking off Raw. Or it's either her or Seth Rollins. One of them kicking off Raw.
That's how that goes, man.
He not champion no more. She the champion, so she kicking off Raw. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm tired of seeing the same things every week too. But I mean,
but you know, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now she the champion. She the face.
they gonna have that top name kicking off Raw.
They always this is never gonna change, bro.
At all.
Ever.
No matter
and
who
it's been
you
like
is.
this since the beginning.
I mean, I understand, but switch it up. Don't you get tired of seeing the same
They
stuff?
did it. They did it one
most
time.
definitely.
When they had it with that gauntlet match.
I mean, they had it one time when Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley got into it. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what started off with a match.
They
and started
off
promo.
with right.
Yeah, you could do that sometime, but you know how they be, but they want the top names to be out there.
They want their stories to be built up a little in the beginning.
I mean, whatever they got, they stories are trash, bro.
They need a new creative team. They need us.
So man, now we got Charlie Caruso interviewing Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Trash.
Man.
So, but this was cool though. They were talking about they got a tag team championship match coming up later. AOP got in there, and they attacked. They got in their faces and they attacked him. What?
First of all,
I still think back to an AOP.
Oh yeah.
I would just sit down.
oh
And
yeah,
they got up. And they just started
like-
beating people up.
They was in the suits.
That was too funny, bro.
AOP. I feel like big things are coming from them in the tag division.
I mean, they repackaged them. They wear suits now.
Yeah.
I want to know exactly what this is. I don't know if this is like a money gimmick for them or something.
Oh no, I don't know if they can pull off a money gimmick. Them dudes can't even speak English. But probably just something different. You know, I like the monster gimmick better, but it was probably getting kind of bland. They were just coming out with them big old things on their head. Yeah, so they trying to do something with them.
They look like something out of like Call of Duty.
Yeah, now they got them in a suit going crazy. So hopefully they because they former tag champions, but hopefully they can have a legitimate tag title reign like they did in NXT. So yeah.
I mean, I think AOP could be great. I still think they need a manager.
They definitely need a manager.
Most definitely.
Especially for feuds, they can't cut promos against nobody. They need a manager. I think they'll get one though. They had Drake Maverick.
What'd you think, B? Did you?
I mean, just to get APO out there, just get them start beating up people. I mean, you got to go in the ring and prove something. You got to cut promos. I mean, you know how this go.
So now we got Humberto Carrillo. I can't do all that tongue roll.
Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah, I can't do all that, man. Can't do all that.
You gotta roll the R's, man.
Cause nah, bro, my mouth too lazy for that.
That didn't sound right at all.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Go on.
All right, bro. Forget all that, bro.
Oh, man. That didn't come out right. Oh no.
All right, bro. This show's going out of hand,
all right, bro.
The Street Profits. Oh, so the club was out at ringside. I'm gonna punch you in the face, bro.
Yeah, the OC, man, they was up there.
and cause I know y'all will sit like that for like 10 minutes, bro, just laughing, bro. That's what I'm trying to get
I
you.
don't know, that ain't come out right, bro.
All right, bro.
And then they hit my brain the wrong way, bro.
We already know how your mind is.
Man.
Your mind's messed up.
Twisted, bro.
So the Street Profits. Oh, the Street Profits came out to even the playing field for Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah.
So the OC, they wouldn't be, interfering and all that.
Right.
Gallows and Anderson, they were, choking them out in the rope and stuff and all that. Anderson, it was a pretty decent match.
It was Carl Anderson and Humberto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a U.S. title match.
Yeah, I thought it was
but
too.
They switched it to I think next week or something like that.
Yeah.
Humberto Carrillo picked up the win.
Yeah, he got a
Carl Anderson
with an assist from the Street Profits.
Yeah.
But I think they booking. I ain't gonna lie. This probably the best booking they doing right now with Humberto
Carrillo. Yeah,
he having great matches with people like AJ Styles, Seth Rollins. Went in there and fought Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson is actually a good singles wrestler. If you watch him in Japan, they call him Machine Gun for a reason. But, he's more of a tag team specialist. But nonetheless, Humberto, he got a big win, and then he got praise for. Well, you will get to that, but
Yeah.
that was a great match with Carl Anderson.
I mean, yeah, the match went hard. I
Yeah.
liked it. It was
He picked up a final victory. That's his first win too, singles win. So
who Humberto Carrillo?
yeah, he had a tag team victory on Raw, but that's his first singles victory on Raw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not in his whole career.
I know that. Yeah, I didn't know that was his first win on Raw.
Yeah.
What, you got something to say on it?
No, I'm good.
So now we got Bobby Lashley going up against No Way Jose.
Jose, no way.
I mean,
Jose.
for all people out there, at least he getting some TV time. I mean, he was wrestling on main event.
Yeah, at least he get a spotlight on Raw. I mean, it's like I don't get it though, because in NXT he was like a feature, like he was on takeovers.
Yeah.
He was like an actual. I don't know. They should just like if they not using people, just send them back down. Like
Yeah.
But I think before that, I think this was before the match. Lana was talking about she put a restraining order on Rusev.
yeah, she said she don't want him in her life with Bobby Lashley. They want to live a happy life together. You know,
I mean,
it's still sickening, but I mean, hey.
I mean, she in love with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, storyline wise,
Storyline-wise.
and then she in love with Rusev real life wise. So she got two dudes.
Best of both worlds.
Vanilla and chocolate.
That's y'all go-to. That's y'all go-to.
Man, swerve, you feel me?
Swirl,
I already
bro.
knew. I already knew where this was going.
Chocolate vanilla swirl. Going.
Man, oh yeah, she got the chocolate frosty and the vanilla frosty
Yeah.
off Wendy's. You
Going-
feel me?
going cool.
They said this ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way.
Can't
bro.
have it your way, man.
You know how that go, man.
Gotta eat fresh like Subway.
On me.
Oh, man.
Then Bobby Lashley destroyed No Way Jose, and then they kissed and all that
Yeah.
afterwards.
That was really it on that. You know, man.
But we got a better match now. I mean, y'all got anything to say?
No,
This
that
was
was not.
garbage. Seth Rollins fought Andrade for Seth Rollins' spot on the men's Survivor Series team.
For his so it was on his spot was on the line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
They didn't even say it on
right?
TV.
Did they? I ain't even
Nah,
see. I ain't hear nothing.
Because
bro.
it just said Seth Rollins Andrade.
right.
Boom.
I ain't hear
That-
nothing,
that-
bro.
That was it. Bro.
Either it was I wasn't listening or they ain't saying nothing. But nonetheless, that was a good match though. But yeah, back to the point though. You knew Seth Rollins. Come on, you know he not losing. He the captain of the team, Raw. You know he not losing his spot.
Of course not, man.
But it's like with Seth Rollins, it's not that I have like something against Seth Rollins. Like it's not that. I actually, he a great wrestler. He a great competitor. He got all the tools. He one of the greats already. But it's like you said, it's the same thing with him, bro. Like he come out, he do a passionate promo, he pander to the crowd,
All right.
and then he win the matches when he in it. Like,
So-
he don't lose. He don't lose.
So all right, bro. Let me do this. You booking Raw. Seth Rollins is the man. Of course, he's gonna be the man because he's the
Right.
man. How are you gonna book him then?
I'm not booking him overly strong. I'm not gonna have him lose to Andrade though, of course not. But I'm not gonna have him winning like every single match. Like even if he fought somebody like up and comer, I would have him get a roll up victory, still make Rollins look strong, and have that competitor getting a victory. Like, of course he wasn't gonna lose to Andrade. That's his spot was on the line. But you gotta book this the right way. You can't have Seth Rollins going out everybody beating everybody. People going,
But
he too dominant, bro. He's not a dominant superstar. He's not supposed to look dominant. Dominance is like Brock. That's somebody who I'm just saying, like, that's somebody who you would have not losing. Seth Rollins not dominant, bro. He just great.
He's just
He
like,
not dominant.
I mean, when it's like more of like a dominant force or
Yeah.
a bigger force, then you put Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is more like the underdog.
The underdog. He not
Yeah.
somebody who go out there and just destroy people and beat people and win every match.
he not really he putting on competitive matches.
Yeah, but he winning. That's the point I'm making. He winning every match though. He haven't lost. I don't think since he haven't lost in the whole year. I don't think.
Nah.
Besides to the Fiend, but
He's
of
lost.
course he ain't gonna.
He lost
beat
to Brock.
Wait.
What with that Money in the Bank cash? And yeah, he did a lot.
Yeah, but come on, bro. He beat Brock clean twice, bro. Like, come on.
On two of the biggest
Pay-per-views of the year, the calendar year. Like, yeah, he too dominant. And he not a dominant superstar at all.
So now, man, we got Buddy Murphy. He was walking past Aleister Black's door. He was like, let me knock on this. So he knocked on it.
Man,
He was like, Aleister Black, I'm knocking on your door. Come fight me. And then he walked off. And then Aleister Black opened the door. He was like,
he popped out like, where you go?
Right.
yeah. So what y'all think? That was pretty. I think that was simple, but it was good though.
It was just out of nowhere. He just knocked on his door.
Yeah.
And walked off and Black like.
Yeah.
So I think low key with this, even though it was simple, it's still gonna tell a story. I liked it, you know.
Yeah,
And then
that might be a good feud for Buddy Murphy.
and then I know both of these dudes can. I like Buddy Murphy could talk on the mic. You know, Aleister Black, you know, pretty good talker, good character. I think this could be a great feud. And they have some great matches coming up, man.
Man, they just you gotta build a story, build a promo. I mean, of course they gonna put up a great match.
100%.
Of course, it's both of them great wrestlers, and with Aleister Black, he got a great character. But how long was like people just randomly just gonna wrestle?
Like great stories.
You gotta have
build
a great
up
story.
to it make you want to watch the match. Like if you think about it, with like if you go back to 2017 with TLC, you had Finn Balor the Demon versus AJ Styles. There was no story to it.
Nah.
But we knew that was gonna be a great match because it's Finn Balor versus AJ Styles.
Of course.
Some matches you can do that with, but
it's only a few matches that you can.
Most matches you need a story to it. Me personally, I don't think you can build a feud between Buddy Murphy and Aleister
You don't
Black.
think so?
Nah, because Buddy Murphy, as good as he is, he not that superstar who you like, all right, we finna give him a major big time push against Aleister Black. Now, I don't think you can capitalize on that, on a story between those two. Nah, but I mean, you know, WWE can probably pull it off.
I think so. I think Buddy Murphy is solid. I think he's a pretty decent talker. I think Aleister Black is real good with the stories and all that. In my opinion, I think this could be great. Like, this has potential to be good,
We'll have
man.
to see.
And I think Buddy Murphy is a dude, and I'm gonna go bold. I don't know if it'll happen, but I think Buddy Murphy could be a main, like, be floating around in the main. He could be with his ability and all that, man. I like Buddy Murphy. I'm a fan of Buddy Murphy, man. So
yeah, it's only a matter of time before he go under the radar.
Yeah.
They do that with a lot of superstars you think gonna be up there, and then boom, they go down. So hopefully that don't happen with him.
Oh man.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on. Okay, but I did see the next part. Triple H. They showed Triple H.
Getting out the cars. And
yeah,
stuff.
You know him setting up his NXT stuff and all that, man.
Yeah, he was on the phone. Basically, basically that's letting you know NXT was in the building.
All right, so the next one, it was Akira Tozawa going up against Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Because I just saw that. So
that was right after that.
All right.
Black
yeah. So this match went hard to me. Like Akira Tozawa, we haven't seen him in I don't know how long.
Yeah, but we know he can wrestle too. I don't know what he was saying though, but
he was just talking.
But he can wrestle. And,
like he did a promo.
He like backstage.
He was crazy, bro.
But yeah, that was a good match. And I'm talking about Aleister Black.
Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy. He beat him with Murphy's Law. It was, Yeah, I think Buddy Murphy do put on quality matches. He got a great in-ring ability, and Akira Tozawa. Like, so I ain't even seen him because he on the cruise. He was on 205 Live, but now the cruiserweight's on NXT. But we don't really see him a lot. So
I didn't see him on NXT.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, but excuse me. But yeah, that was a great matchup.
And I think it was next. It was my boy. Redwood.
Oh yeah, Big Red.
Well, first he was wrestling. First he started. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?"
He was talking
hey,
like, "Peekaboo, cutie." He weird, bro.
And that thing he said, he was like, "Man, you got a lot bigger than you did last week. So you got to be a creature." Or
something going on, bro.
I don't know what he got going on.
This is weird.
He carrying a little thing with him. Something going wrong. But yeah, he had a matchup when he came out from commercial. Right?
Alex Michael.
He fought a jobber.
My bad.
He fought a jobber, bro, and he squad. And on that, then we saw the Singh brothers came down.
The Bollywood, the boys going crazy.
Oh yeah.
And then Truth came down, and then Rowan just ran through all three of them.
He's gonna do R2 right now. I'm just gonna
get up out of here real quick.
Yeah.
Rowan just dominated that, and he He hit dude with a like a palm choke slam and stepped on him for the pinfall.
Yeah.
That was easy work. That was a squash match.
His name was Alex Malcolm.
Yeah. Let me be a jobber.
Man. Put my
I don't
name
think
down.
Vince let us in his company though.
Why not? Bro, we speaking facts though, bro.
People don't like the truth, bro.
Listen, I'm not finna sit here and watch a product and be like, yeah, I like that. That is like you buy some new shoes. You be like, hey, bro, what you feel about these shoes? I'm gonna be honest, like,
Right.
if
if
it don't fit your outfit, I'm gonna tell it how it is, bro.
I'm not
like,
gonna be a yes man.
man, I'm gonna tell it how it is, Vince. You too lazy. You trying to build XFL? That's not gonna work, man. Just focus on WWE, man.
No, Vince ain't lazy. He's just stubborn as hell.
Bro,
He losing touch, man.
he don't have no stars, bro.
He losing
It's
touch.
jobbers, bro, fighting for Monday Night Raw. It's jobbers, bro.
He losing touch, bro. Vince feel like, okay, I'm already established. I don't have to put more work and effort into my part. You do.
You still
The more stuff change, bro, if you just keep doing the same old storyline from the past, it's gonna be redundant and boring.
Let's forget Vince. All your stars is gone now.
Yeah.
Batista, Ed, Cena, Triple H.
So now that's when you build the
Kane.
new generation.
You gotta build.
He got him. He just gotta build him.
I mean, you got Seth, you got Roman. Those are your two names. Those are
Okay,
two names.
that's it.
Who else? Braun.
I
He
feel
ain't
like-
doing nothing.
I feel like they don't know how to use him. Like Braun Strowman is a superstar. I just feel like they don't know how to use
Who
him.
else?
I think Aleister Black could be like one of those dudes. Of course, Bray Wyatt is probably the biggest star in the company right now.
Yeah, that they messed that up, but they kind of capitalized on it
Yeah.
when they gave him the title. But they messed it up because they pushed him in the main event too quick,
Too quick.
and they could have ruined that. But
Yeah.
Vince was like, "No, we just gonna put the belt on him because if we make him lose, it's gonna mess the character up." So that's why they put the belt on him.
Yeah.
But the Fiend don't wrestle every week. He only wrestles on pay per view. So, I mean, who you gonna have? That's what I'm saying. You got Drew McIntyre, but they not consistent with him.
I like
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, my guy.
They
I like
give
Drew
him an opportunity and then they throw him back down. So that's like I was talking about with Dolph.
Yeah.
How they give Dolph Ziggler that opportunity and then boom, he right back
Go
down.
back down.
They're not consistent with these people.
They're not consistent with Kevin Owens. Like they push him to the top a little bit, and then once he lost the Universal, then they stop.
Yeah, he haven't. I don't think he even been in the main event slot since he lost that Universal title a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Like, man,
That was like 2 years ago.
So now we got Randy Orton. He's backstage talking to Charlie Caruso. He's like, I'm the greatest superstar in the history of Survivor Series.
Yeah, he had been going crazy at
Survivor Series. I mean, he was a sole survivor like in 03 or 04 or something like that. Like his
04,
first.
05, one of
Yeah,
them.
his stat line decent. At
And then
Survivor.
he won another one in 05.
Yeah.
He was a sole survivor in 05.
Yeah.
He beat Shawn Michaels in 07 for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, he beat Barrett in 2010, 09. He just been winning at that pay per view. Like,
Yeah, that's his spot, man.
even
Yeah.
recently, Survivor Series 2016, him and Bray Wyatt was the last two for SmackDown.
I told you.
It's his show. I didn't even think about all that until he
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
So he said, you know what? I only do stuff that benefits me. I'm Randy Orton. I don't really care about nothing else that go on around here. I just do what I gotta do. And he said, Orton was like, I'm gonna pick a tag team with a partner of my choosing, who's gonna benefit me, not nothing else. They don't care about nobody. It's only gonna benefit me.
Right.
So I like this because it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton just saying, I'm that dude. Like, look at me. Like, I do what I want when I
Yeah, he
want.
do got that. He kind of do got that adage to him now where he like, I mean, I'm Randy Orton. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Bro.
14-time world champion.
Like, I mean, he earned all that though. Like, he been doing it all. But
Man just signed a max 5
yeah,
years.
so he got that. He overconfident right now.
Yeah, he just said, man, I do when I want,
Yeah.
however I want.
I mean, Vince ain't gonna disagree with him.
No,
I
of
mean,
course
hey,
he not. Yeah, he don't want to go to AEW. We saw what he was doing on Instagram
Yeah.
posts, but
So now we got Kevin Owens going up against Drew McIntyre.
All right. Now this match was actually great.
This match
was
went
like-
crazy.
Yeah, it was back and forth, big move after big move. Could nobody put nobody away?
I saw,
It was
man.
crazy.
So I was thinking, but I'm like, because it went on for minutes. It was going on like a pay-per-view match. So I'm like,
Yeah, well, I'm like, because Kevin Owens hit him with a couple of stunners. He kicked out. Claymore kick. Owens got his foot on the rope. It was just back and
So,
forth.
you know, you saw Drew McIntyre dig back real deep. He hit him with the shock DDT.
He
shock
went back
DDT.
to the old ways.
Still couldn't get him. So,
Pop up power bomb from Kevin Owens. Still couldn't put him away. I'm like, man, they could have had this on a pay per view, a big time event.
now that I've been seeing this, I think they should really do that into a real feud.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, Owens babyface, McIntyre heel, and they'll cut great promos to get. Yeah, that'd be a perfect feud.
So, the match ended in a no contest.
Yeah, because your man's Triple H came out. He brought his crew with him, but you know, he went to talk to Kevin Owens. He was like, you know what? You a different type of cat. He was like, when I was trying to get Seth Rollins to do it, I was a little bit too soft on Seth Rollins because, you know, he's a passionate guy.
Yeah.
So he said, you a different type of cat. He was like, when you was in NXT, you that type of guy that stabbed his best friend in the back and was NXT world champion.
Yeah.
Then you ran with the NXT title. You took it to Monday Night Raw and you shoved it down John Cena's throat by shoving him down in the ring. I mean, that was pretty impressive what he did.
That was the ultimate statement.
He said when you did that to Cena, you put NXT on the map.
Yeah, I mean, he disrespected, you know, the United States.
He stepped on it.
So that's doing something.
Yeah.
Making a statement like that, holding the NXT championship high over Cena, a battered Cena. Yeah, so he made a statement.
He said, look, you gonna stay here on Raw, where Kurt Angle fired you. You gonna go to SmackDown, where you got fired by Shane. He's like, you know what, NXT we ain't ever get rid of you. We loved you. We want you to come back. You know.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to Kevin Owens, like, I feel like they never fully see his talent. Like,
yeah, that's what Triple H is saying.
That's what Triple H was like, dude. Like, when you was, I see something in you. Like, I didn't care how big you was.
Yeah.
I didn't care about you was different from everybody. It was like, I know to get that fire out of you. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people go by his weight.
Yeah, a lot of people go by his weight.
What takes up for that? His talking ability. Not only that, he got charisma and he got a great in-ring regimen. So
yeah,
I mean, that's why he a multi-time champion, Universal Champion, United States, Intercontinental Champion.
The only thing he didn't win is the tag team title.
So he good, man.
So Triple H was talking, and Buddy Murphy, Mojo Rawley, and all of them came down to who came out first? NXT dudes or the Raw dudes?
The Undisputed Era came out to attack Kevin Owens, and then that's when the Raw people came out to attack NXT.
All the wrong Raw superstars.
Jobbers. It was like
Kurt Hawkins, Zack Ryder, all them. Then the Era ganging up on people 4-on-1 from behind.
That's what they do. They did that to KO.
Yeah. You saw the way they did Champ on NXT. Man, they rushed that boy so bad. When Finn Balor kicked Gargano, they rushed that man. That was funny too, the way they did it. But yeah, they always jumping somebody from behind. And then when the OC came out, they got up out of that jail. Yeah. You know, the OC don't want no part of the OC. No.
Oh yeah, it's Bob Fish. His tooth is
He probably gonna have to wear what Cesaro was wearing when he got his tooth knocked out.
It was like a mouthpiece.
Mouth guard.
Yeah, mouth guard. Yeah.
So you'll probably see him wearing that.
Bob Fish. So Bob Fish.
That boy Bob Fish a legend, man.
Already?
He go cool. All right with Bob.
For Bobby Fish to a lot of people wouldn't know. The man 34, 35. Man. And he only been like a NXT tag team champion.
Bro, he like 5'10".
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like he up there and he passed like his prime really in wrestling, and he haven't even touched like main championships.
He just like Batista when he came in.
Yeah, when you came in.
Yeah, he was already like that.
But they was both, they was both in great shape and stuff, Yeah. But Bobby Fish, man, that dude, he go nuts, bro. That's probably one of my favorite dudes in the
I see.
He go nuts.
I see. You talk about him
Bob Fish
every single day.
No, not every day.
Why you ain't use him then?
Because I gotta use the leader, bro.
But you say you rock with Bob Fish.
Right. I do rock with Bob Fish.
I mean, all right, bro.
So now we go backstage with Charlie Caruso.
Man,
she was talking to AJ Styles. You said what? What'd you say?
Nobody had nothing, bro. You can finish, bro.
Don't disrespect Charlie Caruso, bro.
Yeah, she go cool, man.
Oscar.
I already know what you're talking about. I heard that what you said.
Oh, yeah.
So Charlie Caruso was talking to AJ Styles. She's like, you're going to put your U.S. championship on the line next week against Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah.
And, basically, no, Humberto Carrillo, she's talking to Humberto Carrillo. She's like, AJ Styles, you're going to fight AJ Styles for the championship next week. He's like, I'm honored. I'm privileged,
Humble,
Yeah.
That's what he said. And then I guess, did somebody else come out?
I thought, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I think not Rey Mysterio. No, it was being
interviewed.
He was being interviewed
about the Brock situation because, like, after
it
was Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman talked first.
Yeah, it was Paul
on
Heyman.
the screen, and he was talking about how this is not a prediction. It's a spoiler. He was talking about how Brock won the title back, how he beat Kofi, how he victimized Cain Velasquez. And then he was talking about how the match gonna be no holds barred for Survivor Series. So he basically saying it ain't gonna be no great match, but he said it's gonna be a public torture whatever.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he put it some type of way.
He said it's gonna be a massacre.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins uses Paul Heyman uses a lot of big words, a lot. And he says stuff real fast, and he says like with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, so he basically
go cool.
To keep it simple, he's saying Brock's gonna destroy Rey Mysterio.
He said Rey Mysterio's gonna kill Rey Mysterio when they go to Chicago.
But Ray, they interviewed Ray. Then Rey Mysterio was like, well, first he cussed out Alberto Carrillo. He was like, hey man, you doing your thing.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing a lot of great things. And I see what they're doing to Alberto
Making
Carrillo.
the Latinos proud.
Yeah.
That's great praise that's like,
man.
I remember back when Cena came in and Undertaker shook his hand.
Yeah.
And he was like,
what's your name, kid?
Yeah. See, that's praise from a veteran.
Yeah, he had his hand up there. I was like, oh man, it was the passing of the torch.
See, now you got young Humberto getting praise from a legend in Mexico, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, that's a big thing.
You see what happened with Cena. I'm not saying Humberto Carrillo gonna be a 16-time world champion, but you see what happened with Cena's career after getting that praise from Undertaker. That can take you somewhere. Yeah. Getting praise from Rey Mysterio like that, So
most definitely,
yeah, they see something big in him.
So now Rey Mysterio's talking to Charlie Caruso. He was like, you know what? He's like, you know what? Brock made the biggest mistake of his life when he touched my son.
Yeah.
So when and in our match at Survivor Series, no disqualification. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna show. He had his pipe with him.
Yeah, he got that pipe.
run up on Ray running up on people with that pipe. 619, he'll take your life.
Oh God.
Rest in peace, Ray.
Wow.
Come on, bro. What, bro? Yeah, he went cool, bro. He got the pipe, bro. I had to say it, bro. So Ray, he was talking. He was like, you know what? Come on, bro.
No, bro, I can't stop.
So, Ray was talking like, you know what? I'm gonna run up on him with the pipe. I'm gonna lay him down.
I mean, I don't know, because Brock don't. When Brock get a hold of weapons,
yeah,
man,
it is.
It's dangerous.
Brock
bro.
alone it's dangerous, but with a weapon, oh my God!
You saw him, bro. You saw him when he shoot that dead. He damn.
Ray,
like, hold on, I thought he didn't shoot there. We was just playing. Now he actually shoot there.
I was playing on that one. I was just talking.
Bro.
He shooting. He blinking at him, bro.
He going crazy.
Man, I was like, oh my
Ray said, "Where'd it go? Where'd it go?"
Ray said he gonna win the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
And he's dedicating his match to Dominic.
It's not happening.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's a little twist to it. When they turn into a no holds barred, what happened?
That kind of changed the scenery. It's not anything can happen.
So I got Billy Goat coming out spearing Brock.
You going out?
Hitting him with a jackhammer.
Like you said, Dominic. This how either Dominic come out because he got to come out because he been in the mix with all this.
Yeah. If
he come out, either he get involved and he turn on Ray, turn heel, and he join forces with the Beast.
See, Paul Heyman. But I said Dominic was on time with his dad like months ago.
Because they got to be setting this up like this.
Yeah.
Because then Ray said he wanted to retire against his son.
No,
Yeah,
he actually said he wants to team up with Rey Mysterio in a match.
No, but then Ray said he wanted to retire. His last match would be against his son. He wants to put his son over in his last match ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that could happen. WrestleMania ain't that far off.
yeah.
But is it almost 2 years since he been back? Is it 28?
Yeah, when he returned at the Rumble,
He
right?
came out at the Rumble.
But he didn't come back. He didn't. That was a one off. He came back on like a SmackDown 1000.
Yeah.
That was like October.
But he signed like a 2-year deal. So
Yeah.
when the next October comes, that's when. But to him, he tired. Like you know, his passion is running off.
Yeah, it's like he's been around for a minute. Yeah,
he
he
been
got
around.
a lot of respect for Rey Mysterio.
That's that boy a goat, man.
My man, he do got his own holiday, and he got the goat in the back of his shirt and his tights.
Going nuts, man.
I mean, he a legend.
Oh,
First
boy.
ballot Hall of Famer.
And he stole Io Shirai finisher.
I don't know. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
Oh,
Stop
you
it,
want
bro.
that?
I mean, she was doing it in Japan.
Rey Mysterio was doing that when she was in diapers, bro.
I mean, how you know that was his finisher when she was in diapers? He probably was doing something else.
No, he was doing the 619.
I mean, he was doing the 619 in WCW days
He
too.
probably was doing the
No,
like a Hurricane Rana or something.
no. All right, so we got Oscar going and with Kairi Sane going up against Natalia, bro. You going off the deep end, bro.
Man,
I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
This match, what y'all think about the match, man?
I mean, you know, it was just normal.
I didn't really care for it.
I mean, what you mean?
It was just decent.
It's
Just
Oscar, bro. One of the most dominant NXT women's champions in history.
all I'm saying is it's good for Oscar though to get her wins back up. Though.
Yeah, first winner, the first ever women's Royal Rumble.
It's a SmackDown Women's Champion.
She just kicked in the face, bro.
She beat Goldberg's undefeated streak. Any undefeated streak in history is been beaten by Oscar.
Yeah. You rocked with Billy
Oh, that's
Goat.
Billy Goat though.
Yeah, but she beat his undefeated streak.
Yeah.
She
You
did
let a female beat his undefeated streak.
because she was undefeated for what 600 some days.
A long time. You
2
can't
years.
even count it.
I don't know. So yeah, man. Oscar picked up the win. This is a big win for her. She ever since she lost her undefeated streak at WrestleMania last
she
year.
ran into the female John Cena. That messed her whole career up.
Yeah, she ain't been the same since, man.
Nah.
This match is pretty good. I liked it, man. I mean, y'all said everything I need to say on
Yeah,
that.
Oscar, she back, man.
Yeah.
So now we got our main event. We got Randy Orton attacking with his mystery partner.
Oh, man.
Going up against the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
First of all, let's start off with they didn't even say this was going to be a tag team championship match.
Yeah, they
didn't.
They didn't. It said like during the middle of the match it was going to be a tag.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Get better, man. Please, man. Please before the match started, please announce it was going to be a tag team championship match.
Why Randy Orton and Rey taking a tag team championship match?
Just off of what he did to him last week, he talking about he doing this and playing with his head.
That's just random, bro. Like,
Why aren't the people just earning tag team title shots?
man, WWE ain't the same no more, man.
I see. I mean, but the match is stopped though. You know, well, we forgot to mention partner was Ricochet.
Yeah, it was Ricochet.
I mean, that wasn't really a mystery.
I mean, that's
we
what
knew that was
WWE
gonna happen.
Yeah,
man.
so they really they finna start a feud with them two after Survivor Series.
I'm already knowing.
But yeah, that match didn't really have a conclusion because what had happened.
Because NXT came out. Once NXT surrounded the whole ring, Triple H came out.
During that match, backstage, SmackDown was backed up.
Yeah,
They was beating up some people from Raw.
Yeah.
So we knew SmackDown was in the building.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, about time.
So they came out, you know, Raw. So the NXT people came. It was Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, Pete Dunne, Leo Rush. They were all, you know, going nuts, man. So then, you know, then we saw the Forgotten Sons, Undisputed Era, and all, like, basically all the NXT came out. SmackDown had like a bunch of jobbers and stuff. I think,
Raw had a bunch of jobbers too.
I think it was like R-Truth was out there.
Yeah.
Mojo Rawley, I didn't know he was still with the company.
Yeah, he wrestled at main event.
Yeah, I don't watch that bullshit.
I mean, the only reason I watch is because to hear my wife, Mickey James, on there.
Oh yeah, is she good?
Man, mean, she alright, you know. She can get better.
I can't watch main event, bro. That's just
Nobody's on there, bro.
that's just out of sync now. I feel like I watch anything else but main event.
I mean, bro, this.
Yeah, they did do my boy Byron Saxton bogus though.
Yeah,
For putting him on there.
Yeah, I heard him down there too. I was like, damn.
So Triple H grabbed the mic. He was like, you know, this is only the beginning. NXT gonna take over. We the A brand.
And he pretty much saying his doors is open for anybody to come to NXT on Wednesday.
Man,
That's all he said.
you know somebody coming.
You know, all of Raw and SmackDown just got to go in there and just do that to him.
Yeah, that gotta happen. Cause NXT been low-key, they been standing tall on Raw and SmackDown these last few weeks.
Yeah.
Adam Cole,
They whole roster came out tonight.
Adam Cole went out there. He beat Daniel Bryan. He having matches with Seth Rollins. Like, and then you know,
Ciampa beat Miz, Ripley and Tegan Knox beat
Who they beat?
Carmella and Dana Brooke. It was just dominance like all over the place for the NXT.
then you got Shayna Baszler up there and knocking people out.
Knocking me and people just dominant, bro. Like it's just crazy.
You know, so this Monday Night Raw. It was alright. It wasn't bad, was it?
I'll give it a C.
It was alright. I like the invasion stuff.
Nah, the invasion is not the same no more.
I mean, what would you do for it then? How would you? Because you know, what else can they do?
I mean, just the fact, like, I understand they build an NXT. NXT is a brand now, so they try to build it up with diamonds. Okay, I understand that's perfect.
Yeah.
But you got what they should have did. They should have had a standoff either on Monday Night Raw or Friday night. Have the main guys for Raw, the main guys for SmackDown, and the main guys for NXT just to go ahead and just talk trash
like
to
a
each
little
other.
promo battle.
Had a little promo battle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I would have booked
And
it.
then you
They-
can start a brawl after that.
They could do that Friday though,
I mean, we just gonna have to see, but you can't have jobbers
or
out there.
or
just fighting.
NXT.
I definitely don't think they should do it on that.
No,
Monday Night Raw was the platform. If you go back 2016, they did it.
Yeah,
Raw and SmackDown across from each other. They talk trash and
Yeah.
then they brawled out.
yeah.
17, they had SmackDown come to Raw and then they had a brawl and all that. Like you do Monday Night Raw is that show
That you do
where
that.
you can showcase because it's more people watching. SmackDown, yeah, a lot of people watch SmackDown, but it's a smaller viewership compared to Raw. NXT,
Nah,
it's not even close.
You don't even do that on NXT.
they touching they viewerships first off been going down since AEW hit Wednesdays,
right.
and they not even touching 1 million views on NXT, so it's not you shouldn't do that on nothing. So Raw, they didn't, that's something they didn't capitalize on.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, Survivor Series this Sunday, so we'll see the matches. We don't even know NXT ain't even they team finna just be thrown together.
Yeah.
Well, they got they haven't announced it yet, have they?
Nah, cause they got War Games they gotta focus on.
Oh no, that was the War Games match they announced.
Right. See, they ain't announced no. See, that's why it's kind of weird.
I told you, bro. You had like a whole month just to build your team up.
Yeah, they started this earlier this month.
Yeah,
you had enough
You
time.
added NXT in here, knowing they got a pay per view they got to build to right before Survivor Series.
Exactly.
So now they team gonna be thrown. We probably know who gonna be on the men's team.
Well, we could just. It's probably gonna be.
It's gonna be thrown together.
It's gonna be thrown together.
You know, it's just gonna be thrown. It's not See, Raw and SmackDown set their teams. NXT just gonna be thrown together.
Unless they just want to be like NXT, just want to be known as like wow, like you don't know what to expect from us.
Yeah, like kind of like unpredictable. Like we go, So I mean, it could be that.
It could be, Let's stay up.
Yeah. But this episode of Monday Night Raw, it was alright.
Yeah.
I'll give it a C minus.
It wasn't trash. It was some.
That's why I gave it a C.
Like it was some solid stuff in there. Like it was some pretty good matches. The Drew McIntyre Kevin Owens match was pretty good.
Okay, that was on. Okay, I mean that Berto Carrillo match was decent.
Yeah.
But it's mostly all jobbers.
Man,
On
it's 3
that-
hours. They gotta fit in. 3 hours.
Jobbers, straight jobbers.
They got a big roster, man. They just trying to put everybody out there, man.
I understand, but that's how it is.
But man, y'all got anything else to say, man?
Nah, that was really it, man.